We're going to start off with a wide view here, and the reason why we're looking off towards Japan is actually that is where that system that maybe you've seen some Facebook posts or Twitter posts about that could impact us by Monday night of next week, that's where it's currently at. And the reason why I take us out to that wide view is to really show you how far that system has to travel between now and Monday night before it impacts us. It has to cross the North Pacific, go down the West Coast, through the heartland, and then make its way back here across the Midwest. And between now and then, so many things are going to change. The takeaway is, and we'll talk about it here in just a moment, you need to get your weather from a reliable source like us here at 27 News. We are continuing to look at this data, and we're going to talk about what we know and what we don't know with that system here in just a moment, because it is going to be a bigger one, and it is going to impact the Midwest. It's just a matter of who. And so we'll talk about that here in just a moment. But in the meantime, we are going to be quietly going into your Thursday night, and we're going to stay quiet into Friday as well. There is another system moving through parts of the desert Southwest right now. Those clouds are spilling on over back to parts of the Midwest, and we might squeeze out a few flurries, but really the main attention is going to be that bigger system. That could bring us here across southern Wisconsin more of that impactful snow. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. Temperature-wise, back at home, mid to upper 20s to low 30s, still holding on to 32 in Janesville, 29 in Burlington, 28 in Watertown. These white lines represent wind at the surface, and they're light and out of the southwest. They're going to remain that way throughout the rest of this evening. Cloud cover acting like a blanket this evening, not allowing that heat to escape quickly, so it's going to be a gradual cool down from where we are, and eventually we'll settle more into those low to mid 20s overnight, keeping with the partly cloudy to mostly cloudy conditions. You just saw that the cloud cover is a little bit more dense across Wisconsin than what Future Track is picking up on. So that just kind of shows you maybe it's not picking up on the extent of the cloud cover that will be going into your Friday. I think we're going to stay mostly cloudy into your Friday as winds remain light. Should be dry through most of the day. It's into the evening and overnight that we start to see that chance for some light flurries. I'd say flurries more across the southwest, better chance for lighter snow across the southeast. You can always download the 27 Storm Track weather app and track out those snow showers in real time with our interactive radar. We're looking at a dusting to maybe a quarter of an inch of snow with that activity starting Friday night through Saturday. It's that bigger system that, again, could bring us more significant accumulations along with breezy conditions. As I mentioned, a lot of time and a lot of things are going to change between now and Monday night. That's why our confidence right now is medium. It does look to continually move through the Midwest. With all the model runs, it's going to move through the Midwest. It's just where, and based on where, who's going to see the cooler air, who's going to see the warmer air. So right now, we're going to keep southern Wisconsin in that moderate threat based on what we're seeing right now. Expect windy conditions and maybe some snow, light to moderate impacts in terms of snow for now, but that will change. So stay with 27 News. We'll keep you guys updated. And after that, as we move more into the middle of January, watch as those pinks spill out of Canada. It looks like we could be finally feeling like winter after a very warm end to last year. There was a look at your 7-day forecast. A quiet night, a quiet Friday. Just all eyes are on Monday night through Wednesday of next week.
It's tough to forecast something like this, but that's why people have to watch all of our shows and download the app.
That's why you're the expert, Blaze.
I will say it is very hard to forecast something so small, but we try our best and we'll keep you guys updated.
All right. Thank you, Blaze.